Hey guys, D-Man here, and today we are reviewing Amphibia episode 15. And it has two episodes like usual. It is and is it one night at an inn or one night at the inn or something like that, I think, right? Yeah. And then we also have Anne and Wally, or is it Wally and Anne? I don't know which way it is, but it's one of the ways. But anyways, let's start off at one night at the inn. So this is basically a story about how Polly is too young to stay by herself. So Hot Pop keeps on saying she's too young to do this by herself, she's too young to do that by herself, and she's even too young to stay a night in her own room at the inn, which is kind of dumb. Kind of dumb because she has her own room at her house, right? And plus, it's never been a problem before. I've never seen Hot Pop get angry at her before. I mean, even in the first episode, he let her watch the cart by herself. So that's a thing that doesn't really make sense in this episode. Is that it's never been a problem before where he's just like, you can't do this because you're just too young, right? There's been a few jokes in there where it's just like, she's a baby, sort of thing. There's been a few jokes in there like that. But for the most part, it's never been like, oh, she's too young to do this, she's too young to do that. It's always been like, it's fine, It's always been it's fine, but I guess they're changing their mind on that, or maybe it's just for the sake of the episode. But basically, they go to this place, they run into cannibals, and then they stop them and they blow up their house. Well, Anne blows up the house. It's pretty funny. They release all these snails and stuff like that. It's a good episode. It's pretty funny. It has a moral of this, like, you should grow up, but you shouldn't grow up so fast, like, enjoy being a kid when you can, and sometimes things can be scary, and even Anne and Sprig goes to sleep with Hot Pop. It's pretty funny. At the end there, even they go to sleep with Hot Pop. That's pretty funny because they're all afraid. It's pretty funny. So it's a pretty cute episode, pretty funny episode. But kind of weird and kind of just out of place when you think of this fact that they'd never done this to Anne before, or not Anne, sorry, to Polly before. It's kind of weird that they let her do whatever they want before, but now it's just like you're too young, sort of thing. And it also shows that the valley is still frozen, so they can't go out yet. So the episode, it's okay, but kind of weird. And then we have Anne and I forgot his name already. Gosh darn it. But whatever, Anne and the crazy guy in town, right? Basically crazy drunk in town. She sees Moss Man, I guess, and it's basically the equivalent of Bigfoot. And he's real in this world, I guess. In real life, is Bigfoot real? I don't know. It's up to you, I guess. But yeah, she sees Moss Man. She goes after him, and basically people are starting to call her Wally. That's his name, Wally. Basically, people are starting to call her like Wally. They're starting to call her crazy like Wally. And then she's just like, I have to get proof so I'm not going to get called crazy like Wally because I have to be like normal and stuff like that, because she's all about her image and stuff like that. And, it's basically, this episode is basically like a story of like, who cares what people think of you? You're the only person that matters, right? You're the only person that actually cares what you think of yourself, which is realistic. It's true, right? I mean, in most situations, in some situations, it's like other people's opinions actually do matter, like in job interviews and stuff like that. Like stuff like really important stuff, like your appearance obviously does matter. But for the most part, it's just like you're the only one that should care about yourself, right? You're the only one that should care like what you look like, and you shouldn't care what other people think of you. You're the only one that should care what you think about yourself and stuff like that. So it's a good message. At the end, they do see it, but they never catch it. We get some funny things here and there. We get that Wally lied to her, and he's just like, "Oh, we had fun on this journey and stuff like that." That was pretty funny. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It was a pretty cool message. And at the end, Anne was treated like a crazy person, and she's just like, "I don't care anymore," until they annoyed the hell out of her, and then she's pretending she was a crazy monster, and everybody's like, "She's deranged." It was funny. It was good. It's a good message, It's a good message. Just don't care what people think of you and only care what you think of yourself, I guess. Except in those certain situations, like I said before, like certain situations you should absolutely care what people think of you. But for the majority of situations, you shouldn't, right? You shouldn't care what people think of you for the majority of situations. You should only care about what yourself thinks of you. You know what I mean? Yep. That's what the episode was about, and it was good. It was pretty funny. There's some pretty funny moments in there, and I gotta say, Wally has some long, luscious hair, just like mine. You know what I mean? Me and him on the same boat. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell notification because you love my content. Go to the link below to my Twitter. As always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you should check out this one or this one. Or, click right there because that will subscribe to my channel. That middle one right there. Anyways, I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to my Twitter and follow. As always, my friends, stay sane. Peace.